Hi everyone, welcome to our Reply Assistant presentation. Let's wait for some people to join and we can start. Today you have myself, Roxy, and Alex as my co-host, and we'll show the product, the value of it, and hopefully you'll have some questions, suggestions, and start enjoying and using the product. You're welcome to use the chat down below to ask any questions. So we answer all of that. And we'll send a recording after the call, so you'll get it in your inbox. You can rewatch it. You can message your customer success manager if you have any questions on the product or any feedback. So we are welcome to hear it and do our best to improve the product. I guess we can start. So as mentioned, my name is Roxy. Hopefully you see my screen. I'm managing product and customer success here at Promo Republic. I'm a person behind the analytics in the Promo Republic. Review management is part of automation that I help to do. And beside the work, I'm interested in everything connected to the T. So if you have interest in the T, please let me know. And my co-host today is Alex. Alex, will you introduce yourself?
A lot of new friends, a lot of familiar faces, so it's great seeing everybody. Thank you for allocating some time to connect with us today. For those who are not familiar with me, my name is Alex Harbinov. I am the local marketing expert here at Promo Republic. Aside from work, I'm a dad to one toddler as of today so far. 17 months old, very interesting age, runs up ceilings, now has a new habit of throwing and biting, which is interesting. When I'm not juggling work and the baby, I have a passion for good food, typically through travel. So seeing new places, trying new experiences, learning new cultures. And if it's a tropical destination, getting some scuba dives in. So a little bit about myself. Thank you, Roxy.
So as we meet today, we'll discuss review response automation and reviews in general. So as you might know that, and once we'll discuss the market trends and have a general overview of the numbers, we'll show you a quick demo of the product and we'll have some time for Q&A. You can write your questions in the chat. We'll try to respond them on the go, so it's more interactive and we have everything covered in your lunchtime, hopefully. So a quick brief of what is Promo Republic. Hopefully most of you know, but Promo Republic is one marketing platform. We are data-driven platform. We are trying to consolidate all marketing tools, assets, and data and workflows for seamless collaboration for franchisees and the clients for our agencies. And coming to reviews, we got a lot of feedback on reviews management from boss marketing and operations team because it was a time-consuming task and they were trying to understand whether it is important to manage reviews and how to do it easier and in a more efficient way. So some stats here. Engaging with feedback and reviews is usually considered a bit underrated because people don't see the value of managing this, don't see that it's a lot of time that you need to spend responding to reviews, but 88% of the consumers trust user reviews. User reviews is word of mouth, but one too many. So it is very important channel to get more leads. Second important number here is bad and addressed reviews lead to 94% of consumers avoid the business, so they don't come. You're losing a lot of potential customers just not responding to negative reviews. Second important part is really connected to operations, is responding fast to reviews. It is crucial to beat competitors to respond to reviews, but also respond fast. 53% of consumers expect you to respond within the first week after getting the feedback, especially a negative one. And 30% want to get it less than in 3 days. We tend to say that the benchmark is 24 hours, but it depends on the business that you manage. 63% of users said that they never got a response to reviews, and 90% expect to get response to reviews. So people want to see businesses respond to their reviews, take care of them. It makes people feel that they are important for the business and that the business care about them, that the business iterate and gets better. It is important to have a strategy and consistency responding to reviews in order to handle it fast, in order to get improved service, improve the brand reputation. And businesses that respond to reviews witness nearly 50% increase in customer spending. So people spend more when you engage through reviews. And interacting with bad reviews can lead to 85% increase in conversion rate. So people buy, there is a higher chance to buy if you respond to reviews. It's a channel that is usually considered not as important, but it impacts the revenue directly and it impacts our efficiency. So we have some pillars for defined review response and customer care strategies. What we believe is important to have in place starting responding to reviews. First, to have defined team and roles. So everyone should understand who take care of the reviews. Is it marketing? Is it operations? Are location taking care of reviews? Who is that person that is, in the end of the day, handling those feedbacks? Second, have a clear guidelines and SLAs. Everyone should understand you need to respond to reviews within 24 hours, 80 hours or whatever, but there should be set time, set responsibility. So who is responding, how fast responding, do they respond only to negative reviews? Do they respond to all reviews? There should be roles in place. It is important to review and train franchisees, locations, team internally on the best practices. It's like if you don't control the channel and if you don't control the results from it, it's really hard to iterate and make it better. It is important to have tools to automate responses and tools to control the results from review management. You need to see the numbers. You need to understand, do you respond to all reviews? Do you respond to all negative reviews? What is your speed of response? Does it impact the results on sales, etc.? It is very important. And tracking, as I mentioned, impacts the ROI and it impacts the conversion. It is directly related to sales. And as I mentioned before, all the improvements that we are doing here at Promo Republic, they are coming from customer and customer feedback. So we are really grateful for you being the fearless innovators for us, bringing us feedback, challenging us to make the solution better. And hopefully we give you a better product every day. And introducing Review Reply Assistant. I'll go through main values and Alex will show you a quick demo afterwards. The benefit of solution that we offer is location-specific automation. So you can set up rules for your locations or clients, for group of location, for specific brand, whatever you want. It is very important to make your processes easier. Second, we have smart and dynamic responses. So we allow you to use dynamic fields and unlimited amount of saved replies in automation. We use randomization and rotation mechanism to mimic human interaction. So we send different responses to the same location with multiple reviews, so people don't feel that it's one response to everyone. And we can give this feature to you at the head office, to you as an admin, or to any role. So it can be centralized or decentralized story. So now Alex will give a quick overview of the tool and tell more.
Roxy, thank you so much for setting the stage. If you give me permission to share, I'll pull up the demo dashboard, or you might have to stop your screen share. Replace current share, perfect. Just confirming everybody could see my screen okay? Perfect. So today is not made to do any sort of deep dive specifically into Promo Republic and all the different modules, but we'll really hone in and focus on to Reply Assistant. Roxy, a lot of great talking points that you set the stage with. I want to open up by saying no matter of the brand structure, whether you're managing one brand or you're an umbrella brand that has a lot of branded concepts within it, whether you're a one-person marketing army or you have a delegated team that handles specific concepts within your umbrella portfolio, Reply Assistant can power any given workflows. Ultimately, the journey starts within our reputation management inbox that brings in and consolidates all of the incoming reviews that the franchisees are getting. So as a franchisor, you have a top-down view of all the locations, all the territories within the ecosystem that lives in Promo Republic. You can easily sort by channel, by the type of review that was left to kind of see a top-down perspective. What Reply Assistant does, and it's really defined on the level of a user right that the user within Promo Republic has access to. If you're a master admin that oversees all locations, all of your brands, you're able to configure and create Reply Assistant across all of this, like across the entire spectrum of locations and territories. If you want to give the flexibility for a franchisee to create specific save templates for just their location, you're able to do so. If there's a level of regionality, or let's say you have a marketing director that only handles a subset of brands, they're able to replicate the similar logic, but only for the confinement of their locations that they have powered within Promo Republic. So there's definitely a layer of user control and who can set up this smart automation. How the journey ultimately begins. We are going to dive into Reply Assistant, and we're going to begin by creating a new rule. On the left, we can already see the pre-populated demo reviews that I already have set up for myself, but let's do a deep dive and walk you through the entire journey. By creating a new rule, we're going to first give the rule a specific name. So let's say this is a handling for a 5-star review. We're then going to give it a spread of which locations or which brands need to have access to. If you're managing multiple brands, this is a great way by using the filtration to target a specific brand. So you have that peace of mind that brand A will never receive brand B review automation. So you build out basically the format of which locations and territories this is applicable for, and then you set up the rule-based triggers. We highly recommend to do this for 5 stars to save your bandwidth, especially if you're managing reviews from a centralized standpoint. 1-star reviews, we recommend to take a more personal approach to identify what went wrong with the interaction and how can we save and foster that brand to customer loyalty. Beyond setting up the triggers, we can then set up the threshold, meaning if, let's say, the franchisee has the flexibility to respond to their reviews, you want to give them a window of time where they can provide that response. But let's say in this case scenario, 24 hours elapsed from receiving the review, the franchisee did not get to it, we still want to maintain 100% review response rate. We'll set up all the different triggers, and then ultimately we'll dive into the saved replies. If there's already pre-populated saved replies, we can pull them in, or we can create something new from scratch. We're going to give the reply a name. We're going to provide the context of how we're going to respond to that review. We're going to segment out which brands, which locations and territories this response is relevant for. And we can also even add dynamic variables. Dynamic variables is an automatic way to address the specific person who left the review. So we'll pull in their name. You can quickly address what kind of rating they provided back. So in the use case of a 5-star, you'll highlight, thank you for your 5-star review. We can even highlight the specific franchisee and territory that they're talking about. Once we have the text prepared and we gave access to the specific subset of locations it's relevant for, we're going to go ahead and save and launch that review out. As Roxy mentioned, what's most important, and I'm sure all of us can relate if we have ever dove into a business's reviews, we want to ensure that it doesn't feel like a cookie cutter copy and paste approach where it's just thank you for your 5-star review. Thank you for your 5-star review. You can create a subset of 20 different replies for a 5-star review, and the system will automatically shuffle through. This way, when a consumer looks at the review responses that the brand is providing, it'll never be that landscape of thank you for your 5-star review repeated for the last 100 reviews. It looks like a more human interaction and ensures that the consistency and you have a safe net in place across all incoming reviews for your business. Any thoughts, questions? Is this something that's exciting? Curious to see in the chat how everybody's leveraging review management as of today, if you're already a customer, or what your overall review strategy is for managing them. Roxy, anything else maybe while we have everybody together to dive into? Wanted to keep it as high level as possible, specifically around Reply Assistant.
I guess the important information, if you have review management product within Promo Republic, you'll get this feature for free. It's included in your plan then. We'll enable it on September 11th, so we'll go in the groups, but by the September 11th, you'll have it in the platform, and we'll send you an email once it's live for you. If you want to have a special setup and want to have certain roles managing the rules or any other setup for permissions, contact your customer success manager and we'll do the setup based on your request. If not, we'll do the general setup and give access for admins on agency side and give access for head offices on franchise side.